Compass, meet AI. Nice. Meet AI. Excuse me. I'm going to be touching your body right now. AKA. She's gonna check if we're okay. To be perfectly honest, the fact that Shion is touching us is very dangerous due to the fact that she actually has her ether light, which is her wristband. Very dangerous. Almost as if she's already fucking hacking into our network, aka our nervous system. I see. Your temperature, your pulse, your vitals is all stable. Your pupils as well. It seems you're quite healthy, but are you feeling something weird? Something self-inflicted or something you consciously know? It says, yeah, do you know something that you know that's affecting you right now? Not now. It's just that I was kind of dizzy, lightheaded, so I couldn't get up. Wait. But are you really Shion? Hold up. Yes. Oh, she is actually Sokarisu, not Erutoramu. Interesting. So this is our Shion. Yes. My name is Shion Erutoramu Sokarisu. It says, why are you confirming my name? Yeah, why are you personally confirming my name once again? Mr. Protag. It'll say Miss. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it'll say Kung. No, it'll probably say Chan if it's a female Protag. Yeah, ふざけないでくださいよ。歴に当然みたいな顔で言われても困ります。It says, now, stop joking around now. It's not like it's an yeah, don't look at us like it's an obvious thing. It'll be probably, yeah, don't look at me either, because I don't know the answer. To be perfectly honest, you're completely different in form than your usual self, you know. Huh? Huh? What is wrong with me? And besides, even though my outer appearance, aka my temporarily outer appearance, is currently temporal, it should make no difference whatsoever. In the very end, I am Shion Erutonamu. And I am acknowledging that without any mistakes, and I have confirmed that fact. If that is not the case, I cannot confirm it, or I cannot consciously understand it. It'll be impossible. Isn't that right for you all? Wow, we're gonna talk like fucking AI. Yeah, it says, isn't that right for you both? Karadia Master Protag and his servant Kama. But your atmosphere, the way you're talking is completely different. God. Suspicious! You're definitely being way too suspicious. Right in the open. Are you, hello? Are you that loof of a woman that was in the command room just so moments ago? Shion is a girl. A little more larger than you, and she's the mage of the Atlas Academy. Atlas Institute, excuse me. She is not a person or a type that can change form wherever they like me. I see. Able to jack senses, body modifications, and changing over to a separate body is a very simple magic, basic average Atlas Institute spell, or aka programming. And there are 100 different ways to change your looks, and no problem whatsoever. But I am who I am. to be perfectly honest with you, there are no other memories that imbued it in me that takes this form specifically that is something else. So therefore, what you've stated is nothing more than a pure opinion and without any validation. And I will be retorting and counter-arguing your status. The suspicious part is actually you, comma. I sincerely understand that ProTag has made contract with many different types of servants and many different types of personality. But above all else, why are you the only one existent here to answer his call? That's what I would like to know in the first place. I want to know that. And so therefore, there's a possibility that you, playing the victimization of such character of being aloof or unintelligible lady, what are you exactly planning in the first place? You are, above all else, a servant that definitely caused harm to the master, and you are in fact in the danger list of ProTag. I've read this in many different reports, and it is dwelled within my memory. I really don't understand what you're talking about. I admit that that is the case, but to be perfectly honest, I don't know where I am, or I'm not going to be planning anything in the first place, because everything's all over the place. Says, I suppose I had a conversation with someone or something. I don't know who. I feel like it, but I don't. But I don't remember. And that's that. I feel like my face has this really weird floaty feeling, you know? Like something amiss is what I feel. I feel like I'm high on summer, or maybe I'm just like super hyped up on summer or something. So Natsuno Ukareta Kibun. So she's not having a fever, but she's like Avenger Kama, right? She's high spirited, a little too high spirited that she feels a little aloof. So this Kama is most likely an Avenger Kama. Because of her attitude is a little more Tiki EXD when Master, you know, kind of hits her with the little hey, right? The little Riz. Fucking Kama kind of, you know, stumbles onto the fucking ground to be like, Protect, talk to me. Instead of the Assassin Kama, which technically is the more beast alter ego type Kama, where she actually doesn't falter as easy. So and she says it herself right there. The key word is she feels like she got hit by the heat of the summer and feels a little aloof. You've been constantly stating things that are not factual or very accurate. Therefore, you've given us zero useful, if not proof of accuracy, that you're not suspicious at all. Are you purposefully doing this to throw us off the scent? These two are fucking like fucking hating each other. Hey, get shot, bitch. Don't say dumb shit. He says, well, I suppose let's investigate this location specifically. All right. That's perfectly fine. I knew that the rhythm, if not the flow of this conversation, would reach to this conclusion. It's all within my calculation. I don't care what happens. It's not my fault whatever happens next, okay? And so, you said investigating. How are we gonna do that exactly? Are we just gonna leisurely randomly walk, three of us, somewhere random? Please wait. I suggest we use a large group tactic. I think working in groups will be more valuable in this time. What do you mean a frontal formation? Essentially, it says, let's use a frontal formation. AKA... yeah, 大天道体は何ですか地面をペタペタして So, she's gonna figure out, right? She's going to, 共有しておきましょう So, she's going to do the L classic, fuck, what is it called? Dowsing? It's not dowsing, but it's the similar sequence of dowsing. Technique to search for no, it's not that, but it's to it's not that, but it's very similar. Yeah, it technically it is dowsing because she's trying to get the Earth's vibration. She's not trying to get water, you know, ores and whatever, but yeah, she's using dowsing. It says, "What are you doing? Why are you touching the surface all of a sudden?" やはりそうですね。脈感覚から予想していましたが。It says, I see. I've already predicted this from the skin that I've already felt in the atmosphere, but wanted to confirm it just in case with my fingers for senses as well. It says the construction pieces, materials that we're standing on is a material of unknown. But because we do not know, itself will lead us to the answer, just like in the calculation. This place, this world, perhaps, might be... What was that? Yeah, I specifically heard some weird noise somewhere. And it wasn't far from here. Let's check it out. Huh? Perhaps maybe we found villager number 1? Or maybe perhaps it'll be our first enemy encounter. Which will it fold? Shall we try a little luck on our side and find out? It's just to be perfectly honest, I prefer the option where everybody says, I don't want that to happen. It's more fun that way. In the end, it's actually both. How boring. Wait, somebody's getting assaulted. We gotta help him out. Yes. In fact, what is that? It's Ronnie. She glitched and there's a fucking tentacle? What really is that thing? It looks very familiar to an ocean demonic sea creature, but it's definitely not the one we know of. Anywho, it's gross, disgusting, and it's limey. How awfully taste. If she's getting assaulted, we need to help her right away. Yes, I understand. I suppose I'm your valid servant this time, so... Don't look at me like that so passionately. I will do my share of work. To be perfectly honest. Yeah, it says, to be perfectly honest, tone down those gaze of yours. For some odd reason, I might get a little... I might get a little angry and might lose my health. It says, but don't forget, the more you use me for your own convenience and your own will and pleasure. 私の方だって私の都合と世のため、欲のために好きにやっちゃっていいかな、ポイントは。She's talking about the Oku. Remember the Tokugawa? Tokugawa meter? She's memeing the Tokugawa meter, right? The more you use it leisurely and more you use it on your own. I too will get that point up as well. 素敵な堕落に向けて、落下に起きて、一歩こう、You're heading towards the one swift and straight direction to depravity. Frustration が数字化するというのなら、それを外部に表示する機能をつけてほしいのです。That's funny. Shion's trolling, dude. I like this story already. It says if the frustration can be mathematically can be analyzed, I sincerely hope you create a function and put it outside the HUD so all of us can detect it and measure it accordingly. It's a comma's face like, bruh, what? Because after all, we need to make sure to measure out when the maintenance is needed or fix adjustments or the timing of throwing it all away is a necessity after all. Wait, Shion, just for now, don't worry about it, right? Shion, 一応下がって back up a bit, Shion, for now, a little bit. Please do not worry. As an Atlas mage, the Atlas Institute's mage, I am well aware and I know how to protect and self-defense myself and all the spells and techniques necessary to handle myself. For some odd reason, I have a sensation of it's been a while, but when it comes to physical technique sequences and sequential equations necessary, it'll be no problem. I really don't care what you do. Just don't get in my way, okay? It says if, and that is an if, my arrows were to be shot, which is the arrows of love, and you start, what's the word? It's not, if you get shot in heat, it won't be my responsibility, alright? Oh, it's Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie fell. Oh no, tentacle monster! Yes, as far as you go. You, something of an existence of an unknown creature. I want zero interaction or contact or acknowledgement from you, but love and depravity, something like that, always is easy to just squish it into place, isn't it? In the end. Alright, for some odd reason we get to use Kama Assassin. Well, technically Kama Assassin. Technically this is an Avenger traded Kama, but it is classed Assassin. Very interesting. We'll go full throttle. Is it 888 Kama though? That's okay. The pot's on? I don't care. Yeah, is it a seaman? Seaman. 何か糸のようなものが動き出した。Something of a string. Oh, Shion's nerfing it. Nice. Yeah, it said something of a weird string was detected, right? Or moved. AKA Shion used Aetherite. Which, if you don't know what Aetherite is, it is a really small string of a micro level that can invade nervous systems to do many fucking scary things.
すごいの見せちゃいますね。こんな感じです。そんなにはい、しょうがないな。翻弄しますね。どうにかなっちゃえ。こんなのがいいなんて。ちょっと重たいの。あげますね。なるほど。こんな感じです。しょうがないな。はい。 はいはいいいですよ命令とあらば撃ちますよでも
Oh yeah, she's in her first form, so she doesn't do the Kama's little the touch. She doesn't do the touch. She does the arrow barrage.
満足
It's very interesting because there's a lot of Indian servants specifically in this realm from gacha and storytelling from the trailers and whatnot. We might actually see more Indian servants coming in hot. And then, yeah, we got ourselves the remnant of madness. Our first mad chat, hooray! Ooh. Why are we feeling like that, I wonder? Yes, yes, Kama-chan's great victory, parentheses, reading it in a very monotone. It's whatever. What's wrong? What's wrong, Kama? I feel like my magical energies flow, or my body senses, feels a little different from the usual. Or maybe not. It just felt a little out of touch, out of tune. Well, whatever. We were able to destroy, right? We were able to destroy a nuisance of a bug. And so, what should we do? Should we squish it? Stomp it completely just in case? You can definitely appeal to this citizen number one that you're a cruel and heartless master that will not hesitate to squander your to get their objective. Ooh, so cool, so amazing. We will not be doing that, Kama. Man.志願に同率彼の堕落耐えれるのは私だけそういう黄金ルートの可能にもSo she mumbles. It says yeah. So she's talking about a route where not only her, but she's simulating the route solitude, solidarity, white-eyed, aka passing out, and then from passing out we can put her into depravity, and then she'll be relying on me and me only. There's a golden route possibility to make this all easily, and then she's just mumbling because we're not doing that, right? It says, Xian, did you do something during the battle or something? I suppose I did. It was only for a warm-up of sorts, so please do not worry. And besides, right now we should focus our attention to... You are... Well, at least you should know. We are not your enemies. Please understand that we have enough knowledge and high morale of the positive attitude to the point that if an enemy existence is detecting and you were being assaulted, it was only natural of a moral standard to help you out. Your wounds doesn't seem to be very deep. Does it require heal or tuning? No, that is unnecessary. With resource and abundant of time necessary, it'll heal itself automatically. We, after all, are AI. 私たちは治癒を第一完全とする AI ですから。Oh, yeah, because, yeah, duh, right? Fucking, it's Ronnie 8 Nurse. So we, aka, whenever she, I bet, whenever, because there's so many Ronnies in the trailer, so whenever she says we, she's probably referring to the Ronnies, but at the same time, she's referring to herself. So her we is an I, right? So we are an AI that excels utmost in healing. Because, you know, fucking, she's a nurse. Ain't I? I knew it. Wait, isn't that artificial man-made intelligence or something? Yes. We move on our accord, and conversation on our accord. It's a self-made program. That is what we are. We are labeled as the Ronnie series, type repair. I do not have a personal name. I can tell you my serial number, however, from the looks of it, it does not seem to be necessity, is observated and calculated. R-A-N-I? Rani? Rani? Yes. Combine the words together. Combine the head words together and sound it out, and that'll be our title. It is ideal. So Rani equal R. So because remember, she excels. She is type repair, and then he specifically put R as a how you read it, right? So whenever you see R now, it means repair. She is the Ronnie series, apparently. She's not Ronnie 8. She's a fuck ton of Ronnie. So she's one out of many. So it says we will be used, in order for us to understand and harmonize in our conversation more fluently, we use those terminologies to easily identify each individual of us. Wait. AI usually are created for specific purposes and basic functionality. It seems that your basic functionality revolves around healing. And so, 治癒対象は何を予測してるんですか? May I ask, what is your objective, if not your existence as a repair unit? Of course. To answer it all, not 別の type, including different types, I'm here to make sure that all the AIs are being repaired, if not in necessary need. I need to make sure that all of them are in full condition operational. Any AI that is hurt or damaged, it is my duty to make sure that they are healed up to the standard quota. So, what is the AI's overall objective, then? Of course. And we'll be saying this without any hesitation. Our objective is to make sure that this world's functionality works in smooth and utterly an ordinary state. The world? She suddenly spat out quite a large turn. I see. I understand. I had a feeling that was going to be the case in the get-go. In actuality, I did not have enough evidence to prove such possibility at this point. However, if you specifically state yourself that you are AI and the if you're an AI that runs and governs this world and has a functionality unit, that means that I'll have some evidence to create a closer, similar answer to that extent. That means that this world, I suppose this imitated world, is nothing more than a conceptual world created, correct? Yeah, conceptual. If you don't know, that's gainen, right? Is that correct? はい。我らはこの世界について知っていることはそう多くはありませんが、yeah, so essentially they're saying conceptual world. Conceptual world. Like we have conceptual weapons, right? It's essentially, this is a conceptual world. It says, yes, we do not have many very useful information about this world, but all I can tell you in that current state, we are outside. ここが外である、外でという、wait, で、どう、wait, what? ここが、外でどう呼ばれているのかは、基本的状態にしてインストールされています。ここが外。This is the outer and how it's being categorized and being stated and labeled. Those basic information functionality is installed within Paper Moon. That is the AI's current running system, meaning that this world's name is Paper Moon. Ah, very nice. So we're actually inside Paper Moon. And in technicality, the quote-unquote distortion of Paper Moon is actually Xion. And Xion now looks the way she's supposed to. Simultaneously, everything that is simulation makes sense, because technically, if you've read Nightmare in the Back Alley, Xion was created from a simulation. So we're either going to put Xion back into simulation mode, if not, we're gonna have to break it, or AKA create a additional paradox. If not, go back to the same answer and make Paper Moon acknowledge that our answer is not wrong, but the right one. Okay. That is the AI system that we're currently functioning and moving along. That is the world's name. That is the world's title.